Ladies and gents, it's another sunny day and it means one thing.
I'm going to record a brand new video. Yeah, ladies and gents, welcome back to a brand new video of Game Rex. Today we have a very fun topic to talk about. Carnivorous dinosaurs. We all know they were scary, they were absolutely amazing, but they were also very big. At least some of them were very, very big. And that's what we are gonna talk about today. Today we're gonna talk about top 10 largest carnivorous dinosaurs. Before we begin, a very big shout out to the Dino Facts for uploading these amazing videos. I really absolutely love his content. So don't waste any more time and let's jump into it. Whoop! Pam!
When it comes to carnivorous dinosaurs, everyone always seems to have one question. Who's the biggest?
Yep.
Today we're going to be taking a look at the
Oh my
top
god,
10 largest
that intro
carnivorous
though.
Dinosaurs. But first, let's define largest. When talking about animals, biggest and largest is always defined by weight, which
Yep.
is why a blue whale is significantly bigger than any sauropod.
That's true.
Height and length are both important features as well, but when it comes to two animals that are very similar in size, weight is always the determining factor.
Yep.
In this video, we'll be looking at these animals through a scientific lens, so we'll be using the most current and up-to-date research to do so.
That's actually a very common mistake that a lot of people make. Alright, for example, we have Spinosaurus and T-Rex. Obviously, Spinosaurus is longer than the T-Rex, but the T-Rex weighs more. But there are a lot of people who think length is a bigger size. Well, that's actually not correct. Size is always determined by weight, not length.
And if you know anything about paleontology up to this point, you should know many animals on this list are going to be related to each other.
Yep.
Because usually the largest animals came from the same families. But, as with everything, there are some outliers.
Oh yeah, that's
I would
true.
also like to note that while this is using the most modern research, it will also be using the maximum size estimates for these animals according to said modern research.
Yeah.
After all, can't figure out who the biggest dinosaur is if we don't look at their biggest sizes.
Yeah, that's pretty
So,
logical.
without further ado, let's get right into it.
Alright.
The first creature on our list is the Lord of the Lizard Eaters.
Ooh,
This animal's name is Saurophaganax. These
Saurophaganax?
guys are a large relative of Allosaurus, and some folks speculate that they may be another species of Allosaurus themselves,
Interesting.
or just a very large specimen of Allosaurus.
I think it might be... Some people say it's another species of Allosaurus, but there are also a lot of people who think it's just the largest specimen of Allosaurus, and he's absolutely correct there. And there are also people who think it's a separate species, so... Well, I actually don't know about Saurophaganax. I think it's another species of Allosaurus.
In the air, and a lot of people are on both sides of the debate. For the purposes of this video, we'll consider it its own
Alright.
separate species.
Saurophaganax.
And they take our number 10 spot, reaching 34 feet in length, or 10.3 meters,
4
and
tons.
4 tons, or 3.7 metric tons.
Well, alright.
Before you say anything, I know there's a lot of speculative sizes for Saurophaganax.
Oh, look at that
but I'm not
dinosaur.
going to consider any of those valid unless another scientist does.
My god.
Moving on to number 9, we've got a little bit of clutter on this one.
Ooh, and?
Turns out there's 3 large theropods who all kind of tie for the number 9 spot.
3 Alright, that's, pretty cool. Alright, so what dinosaurs do we have? We have Zoochang Tyrannus. What is this dinosaur? Macrothorax? I have actually no idea. Tarbosaurus. Yeah, Tarbosaurus was indeed a very big carnivorous dinosaur.
Those 3 animals are Tarbosaurus, the alarming lizard,
Yep.
Zoochang Tyrannus, the Zoochang tyrant,
Yeah, both
and
tyrannosaurs.
Macrothorax, the shadow of death.
Ooh.
These 3 animals are a little bit shorter than our previous.
Wait. What's this dinosaur?
They're about
Let's
10
go.
meters long. Remember, when there are 2 animals who are relatively close to the same size, we've got to look at who's heavier to determine who's bigger.
Yep.
These 3 all come in at a whopping 5 tons,
My
or 4.5
God.
metric tons. And as I'm sure you can tell, one of these things is very much not like the others. Zoochang Tyrannus and Tarbosaurus are both tyrannosaurs, and they're
Yep.
not going to be the only tyrannosaurs who grace this list. Maip, however, is going to be the only megaraptor who does.
Oh, it's a
They are the
megaraptor,
largest
alright.
of
No,
their
I get
family,
it.
After all. He's like that cousin who accidentally got rich and now he's in with all the bigwigs. The next creature on our list is about the same weight as all the number 9 creatures, but
Is
is
that
longer than them,
Torvosaurus?
which does make them bigger. Coming in at number 8 is Torvosaurus,
Yeah.
specifically Torvosaurus gurnei.
Yeah.
Torvosaurus was known as the savage lizard, and it could reach up to 36 feet long or 11 meters.
Ooh,
And
5 tons. Oh my god, that's actually quite big. I think some people don't realize that there are 2 species of Torvosaurus, but yeah, one of them actually made it to this top 10 list, so...
like I said, it reached about the same weight as the previous animals, around 5 tons or 4.5 metric tons.
Oh.
Torvosaurus also happens to be the only megalosaurus.
Yeah, it's a
making it
megalosaurus.
fairly unique among theropods.
It actually looks
The
like
next dinosaur on
Megalosaurus.
our list is going to take us up a notch. Coming in at number 7, we
Mapusaurus.
have the earth lizard. These
Whoa.
guys were up to 38 feet long, or 11.5 meters, and weighing up to 6 tons, or 5.
Jeez! Jeez, that's heavy. 6 tons! Oh my god, that's... Imagine a human would weigh 6 tons.
4 metric tons. Mapusaurus is the first of several Carcharodontosaurids on this list, but they may be one of the only ones that we have pack evidence for.
Oh, pack
But
evidence.
pack hunting is still up in the air because there's no solid proof backing it up, and there are several other theories that could also very well explain it. So
Yeah.
they may not be that unique.
Alright,
Nonetheless, they're still an amazing dinosaur.
They are an amazing
Coming in
dinosaur.
at number 6, we have
Acrocanthosaurus!
Acrocanthosaurus,
Yeah, I
the
recognize it
high-spined
immediately.
lizard. Yes, and I know that name might be confusing, especially to some of you Spinosaurus fans. But
Yeah, high-spined lizard, while the Spinosaurus has bigger spine. Also, now that I realize that Spinosaurus literally means spine lizard. What's happening?
Acrocanthosaurus got this name because it has a taller spine than most of the rest of its family.
Yeah, alright.
These guys come in at about the same length as
Oh,
Mapusaurus,
look
about
at
38
that.
feet long and 11.5 meters.
Right, so this dinosaur weighs 7 tons. The numbers are just increasing with every freaking minute. It's unbelievable how big these dinosaurs were. Imagine a 7-ton meat eater running after you in a dark forest and you don't know where to hide. That must be absolutely terrifying. I don't ever want to be in that kind of situation.
But they were a good ton heavier, reaching up to 7 tons or 6.3 metric tons.
Whoa, my
allowing them to
god.
outclass their cousin Mapusaurus just that much. Speaking of beating their smaller cousins by just that much, the next animal on our list is Carcharodontosaurus.
Oh.
As you
Wait,
might have
wait.
already guessed,
That doesn't look like Carcharodontosaurus. It looks more like a Giganotosaurus, but yeah, still.
these guys are known as the shark-tooth lizard.
Yeah.
And they're going to be taking our number 5 spot because while they're about the same weight as Acrocanthosaurus at 7 tons or 6.3 metric
Oh my
tons,
god.
they're quite a bit longer.
Yeah, 30.1
Carcharodontosaurus
meters.
could reach up to 43 feet in length, over 13 meters long.
Oh my god, this photo.
And these guys are actually who the Carcharodontosaurid family is named after, if you couldn't guess.
Yeah, that...
And you'd think, being the namesake of the whole group, they'd be the largest member, right? Wrong.
Oh,
Look
that
at you, all
close up.
goofy for assuming. Because coming in at our number 4 spot
Oh.
is yet another Carcharodontosaurus.
Wait, what?
Alright, don't...
Is Tyranotitan a Carcharodontosaurid? I actually didn't knew that. I'm actually learning something from this video. I thought it might be a Tyrannosaur, but...
Don't get me wrong, I love Carcharodontosaurus as much as the next guy, but they got too many big ones.
yeah.
It's like every other Carcharodontosaurus is some massive creature.
Yeah.
So coming in at number 4 is none
Maybe it
other than
is.
Tyrannotitan.
Oh my god.
These guys are known as the Tyrant Titan, and considering they're still only at number 4, I don't know if they earned that name. But regardless, these guys are still one of the largest carnivorous dinosaurs, coming in at 43 feet or just over 13 meters, and weighing up to 8
tons.
7.4
8
metric
tons. I didn't
But
knew
at
that.
the very least, that still does earn them our number 4 spot.
Yeah,
Before I even
of
start number
course.
3, I know I'm going to get a lot of angry people in the comments coming at me for number 1, 2, and 3. Again, this video is using the most current maximum estimates
Yeah,
for all of these.
yeah. I think the number 1, 2, and 3, they are the most controversial ones. And I think it might be Spinosaurus, Giganotosaurus, and T-Rex. Because those are the only big carnivorous dinosaurs we haven't discussed yet. So I think those 3 are in the top 3.
Animals. And love it or hate it, that puts Spinosaurus at number 3.
Yeah!
Now, these guys are definitely the longest carnivore, reaching 46
Now you've
feet
made
long
people
and up to
angry.
14 meters. And if this was a longest
tons!
carnivore video, they'd be number 1, no question.
Yeah, of course, they are the
Again, when
longest.
it comes to
But not the
animals,
heaviest.
biggest is determined by weight. And
Yep.
Spinosaurus weighs about 8 tons.
Yeah, of course. So, all these Spinosaurus Jurassic Park fans in the freaking comments. No, they are not the biggest carnivorous theropod. I mean, love me or hate me, but even I can say that the Spinosaurus wasn't the biggest carnivore. No, it truly wasn't.
Which puts them in our number 3 spot. But there
Ooh,
are two
damn.
others that might actually contend them for the number 3 spot. And that would be Spinosaurus's own relatives, Oxalia and Sigilmosaurus.
Wait, what?
Even with dinosaurs, it really do be your own people. However, some more recent studies
It
have
had
suggested
more
that both
specimens that look
Oxalia
like
and
this?
Sigilmosaurus are just junior synonyms of Spinosaurus, which essentially means that all three of them could essentially be the same animal.
Oh,
And
yeah.
if that's true, that would mean Spinosaurus had significantly more range than we all originally thought.
Yeah.
But that's a topic
Because
for
it
a
only
whole
lives in
nother
Africa,
video.
of course.
I mentioned earlier that Acrocanthosaurus's name means the high-spined lizard.
Oh, God.
Spinosaurus's name literally just means the spine lizard.
That's very
And
confusing,
yes,
I know.
that's a little bit anticlimactic.
Yeah.
When it comes to paleontology, that's kind of just how the cookie crumbles.
Yeah.
Our next animal,
It's
however,
weird,
is a little
but
bit
yeah.
more of that chutzpah, a little bit more
Giganotosaurus.
Coming in at number 2 on our
Yeah.
list is yet another Carcharodontosaur dinosaur. This one, as you all might know, is Giganotosaurus.
Yep.
Giganotosaurus means the giant southern lizard, and it actually earns its name because it's the biggest
Oh
member
my
of the Carcharodontosaur
God.
family. It was around the same length as some of its other relatives, about 43 feet or just over 13 meters.
Jeez.
Current weight estimates for Giganotosaurus put them at about 9 tons. or
9
8.15
tons?
metric tons. If you've been following along this entire time and still don't know what a ton is, a ton comes out to about 2,000 pounds in the United States.
Or 1,000
and
kilograms.
a metric ton is equal to 1,000 kilograms.
Yep.
Meaning that Giganotosaurus weighed 18,000 pounds, or over 8,000 kilograms.
Oh my God.
So yeah, these are all pretty big boys, but we still have yet to get our number 1 spot. Before we move on to number 1, let's do
Honorable
some
mentions?
mentions.
Yep.
These animals are either slightly too small for the list or too incomplete for us to consider their estimates accurate.
Oh, alright.
Torvosaurus teneri, the American species
The
of
other
Torvosaurus,
species of
grew up to 30
Torosaurus.
feet in length or 9 meters and 2.2 tons or 2 metric tons.
2 tons.
Allosaurus, the different lizard, grew up to 32
Yeah.
feet or 9.5 meters in length and 3 tons or 2.7 metric
Allosaurus,
tons.
yeah.
Suchomimus,
Suchomimus.
reached up to 35 feet in length or 10.3 meters, but we're only about 3.5 tons or 3.2 metric tons. Seatsmicorum, the man-eating
What?
monster, is a dinosaur of
Seatsmicorum?
unknown placement because it's a rather fragmentary find.
Looks like
Estimates
another
place them up
allosaur.
to 38 feet or 11.5 meters and between 3 to 5 tons or 2.7 to 4.5 metric tons. Daspletosaurus, the frightful lizard,
Oh,
is
yeah.
30 feet in length or 9 meters and 3.5 tons or 3 metric tons.
One of my favorite Tyrannosaurids.
Yangchuanosaurus, the Yangchuan lizard,
Yangchuanosaurus.
reaches up to 35 feet in length or 10.5 meters and up to 3.5 tons or 3 metric tons. Baryonyx, the
Baryonyx.
claw, is a spinosaurid that reached up to 33 feet in length or 10 meters and weighed about 2.2 tons or 2
Still
metric
very big,
tons.
though.
Chelantosaurus, the Salt Lake lizard,
What?
another large fragmentary
4
dinosaur that
tons?
we
Is that
aren't
a
sure of its
Megaraptor?
placement. Current estimates say they could possibly reach up to 40 feet or 12 meters in length and weigh about 4 tons or 3
Looks like a Megaraptor.
metric tons. Let's take a moment of silence for all the dinosaurs who couldn't make it on this list. because
Oh,
they just
moment of
weren't big enough.
silence. Here we go. Allosaurus. That one I didn't knew. The Suchomimus. Yangchuanosaurus. Baryonyx. That other guy.
As you may have already guessed, taking
Number
the
one.
number 1 spot is Tyrannosaurus
We know,
Rex,
the T-Rex.
tyrant lizard.
Yep, the king.
This dinosaur was not quite as long as some of its other competitors, reaching 41 feet in length or about 12.5 meters. But they
10
outclassed the number 2
tons.
spot by over a ton, reaching up to 10 tons or 9 metric
Oh
tons.
my God.
Tyrannosaurus Rex is an absolute unit of a dinosaur. And
It
that's what ended
really
up giving it
is.
its number 1 spot. And unless more solid research is published on the new estimates of Tyrannosaur, putting that up to 15
It's
tons,
so
we're not gonna
bulky
consider
and
that valid
strong.
because that's just a little
My
over
God.
the top for current size estimates. And by no means am I implying that it's impossible, but there is really no solid evidence to support that theory. Remember, our understanding of dinosaurs grows as we learn more about them. So
It
these
does.
numbers are definitely going to be subject to change, especially considering some of them fluctuate fairly often. So Tyrannosaurus Rex may be number 1 for now, but who knows in the future?
Maybe?
Maybe we'll find a specimen of one of the other dinosaurs on this list and it'll be even bigger than T-Rex. Perhaps
It
we'll
might
find
happen.
even a brand new dinosaur and it will become number 1. If we do, we should name it after Schmitty Werben Jagerman Jensen, because after all, he was number 1.
Jeez.
Mr. Krabs. He
Frickin'
was number
SpongeBob?
one.
Really?
Another possibility is that neither of those things happened, and Tyrannosaurus Rex remains as the largest carnivorous dinosaur.
That would be very
That's
interesting
part
to
of the
know.
fun of paleontology. You don't know until you know.
Yeah.
And some things you may never know.
He's
but as
right.
scientists continue to do, they'll continue to bring out new research and theories as we learn more about these
Wow.
amazing creatures.
Absolutely
I hope you all enjoyed this
amazing.
video, and if you did, please like and subscribe below. It helps me out.
I really did enjoy that video. Oh my God. And he's absolutely right. That's the beauty of paleontology. You don't know until you know. know. And sometimes you will never know. Yeah, alright, ladies and gents, I think that's it for our video today. I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you enjoyed it, then please drop a like down below. And of course, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And please leave me in the comments. Do you have any suggestions for another reaction video? I'd really love to hear. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Adios, amigos, España de...